Hey everybody, it's Robert coming to you with another adventure in history, and today we're going to be cleaning a headstone with the other Robert. So the other Robert's been working on some graves, and I went ahead and ordered him a bunch of D2, and on this video I'm going to show Robert how to use the stuff and also do a video on cleaning a stone. We're going to be cleaning the stone of John Parrott Morgan, who was a private in the U.S. Marine Corps. He died April the 15th, 1929. I saw the other Robert, you filmed this, and as soon as I saw this, I said, I want to come down here and clean that one with you. So we've got the D2. D2 is a harmless cleaner for gravestones. This is not a sponsored video. I bought this. They didn't send it to me. This is the only approved method for cleaning a headstone by most preservationists, and this is what the National Park Service uses to clean military headstones. So we're going to, there's several different ways that you can use this D2. You can either just spray it on and leave it and let nature take its course, or you can kind of do a cleaning on it with a brush and some water, and we can get it as clean as we can today. And then as it will continue to keep working, and before you know it, it'll turn completely white. So let's look at this marker, and then we're going to go ahead and clean it. All right, so as you can see, this stone has a lot of discoloration to it. And kind of get here, a lot of discoloration to it. You can see this is kind of what it's supposed to look like. It's got a lot of discoloration. Whatever this organism is that's growing in here causing it to discolor, this D2 will take care of. Now today, when we clean it, the D2, when we spray it on there, will turn this stone kind of a brown color, and it'll stay that way. That's the D2 working and pulling out all of this nasty that's on the stone. Also, this is a preservation method. Everything that's on this stone is harmful to it. These, little microbes that cause this discoloration are also eating at the stone. So cleaning it, some people say they like the weathered look of a gravestone, but that's not how they're supposed to look, and that's not preservation. And especially for a military veteran, I think we should clean it up. So first thing I'm going to do is spray it with some water here. Got a pump sprayer for the water, and we'll just give it an initial soak down with this. And we've got a soft brush that I believe the other Robert has. We've got a soft brush here. You never want to use a metal brush or anything hard on the stone. We're just going to go ahead and clean it. Again, just water it this time. And this will knock off anything that's, loose on it. There you can already see just from that dirt washing off of this, but we're going to take it the next step and spray it down with some D2.
Now you've got it wet so that the D2 doesn't go too deep into it.
Well, no, I've got it wet so that we basically don't waste the D2. Okay. This stuff is expensive. I've got the small bottle, which I'm keeping. I'm giving you the big bottle. It should be the other way around, where I keep the big bottle and give you the small bottle. But
the big bottle must be half empty, knowing you. Right,
I'm gonna refill it before we leave. But it's not so it doesn't go too deep, because you want this stuff to work. It's completely harmless to the stone. But it's just so, you do an initial cleaning, wet the stone down, get it ready to go. So
let me
go ahead and we're gonna spray. Go ahead.
Let me get this side right here. Now, is this a harmful chemical? Will it, if I ingest it or get thirsty and want to drink some of it?
This is a relatively harmless chemical, but I would not drink it. Some people even recommend using gloves with this stuff. I didn't have an adverse reaction to it, but your mileage may vary. So we're going to let it sit for just a few minutes and let the D2 start working on it before we do a scrubbing on it. All right, so the sun is kind of beating down on this, so it dried it out really quick. I would generally wait, about 15 minutes after you sprayed the D2 on it. Yeah. But again, we've dried out real quick. So
look how the color's changing.
Yeah,
sort of a brownish, orangish color.
And it's going to turn that brown orangish color for a little bit. But go ahead and spray it back down. And we won't see the wow change today, because this stuff does need time to work. We're going to spray it again before we leave, and we're going to leave it alone. Just give it a good scrubbing here. And then I think you brought a scraper, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a
plastic
scraper.
So you never want to use any kind of metal tools on it, but it's got some kind of nasty that's growing on the top.
Sort of crusty looking, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll spray it back down and let that keep working on it. But again, real soft material here. And you can see the dirt.
Oh yeah, you're washing it off. Yeah, look at it.
See the dirt coming out of it. And the thing with this D2 is, again, it'll continue to work. We'll spray it again, and the stone will look like that by the time. So, you know, you can just spray it down again. And again, we can just leave it alone, but since we're doing this, we'll just go ahead and scrub it in. I'm kind of doing the wasteful method with the D2 right now, just so we can get a change on it. And again, we want to, at the end of this, we want to spray the whole stone, so the whole stone will go back to white again. And so you see all that coming off of it?
Yep. It's cleaning up.
And obviously this is a stone that's in good shape, but you want to make sure before scrubbing on a stone. You know, we've seen some stones out in cemeteries that, you know, even the softest brush, when you put it on there, it'll start flaking apart.
Yeah, you got to be real careful with them old ones, especially the ones that have been out weathered.
That's right. So you don't want to give that a good scrubbing like we're doing with this one, but it'll be okay. We're going to let this sit again for a little bit with the D2 on it. Another 5 or so minutes. Now that we've scrubbed it in, and let it do its thing again. So you can see how much this one's already cleaned up as well, and it's going to continue to get better and better and better. We'll give it another little rinse. And cleaning here again, we've still got chemical on this brush, so I'm not gonna spray any more D2 on it till we get ready to leave. We'll do one more scrub on it and one more cleaning off, and then we'll let this sit for a little bit, and the Robert will come back and make a video on these two graves of an after the D2 cleaning, and it will be an amazing difference. Now, I've also had people say, oh, you need to spray these off with a pressure washer or something like that, and that is absolutely the wrong answer for this. You want to pressure washer, especially on an older stone like the other one that we cleaned. Pressure washer will eat this stone face up.
Yeah, pressure washers, some of them have 3,000 PSI and
that's right,
2,400, 2,600 PSI. That's a lot of pressure. It'll cut your skin, so if it'll cut your skin, you know it'll just eat it in that stone right there.
That's right. That even better again. Need some more pressure here. All right, well, that is an improvement on this one, but the big change is going to be time when this works with the environment. So we'll spray it down again, and we're just going to leave it. But you can already see that it's lightened up quite a bit compared to how it began. So this will be beautiful and white very soon.
And look at my brush. Look at my white brush I had earlier.
That's right. Rinse that off too.
I'll wash it off in the.
Okay.
I'll
You can
wash
see
it
all
off
the
on,
all the stuff. that's
Saturday
in
wash
this.
day.
You can see all of that came out of these stones. All right.
Yeah.
And this is on concrete, so we're not just wasting chemical in the ground. So we're gonna leave this, and in a couple weeks we'll have an update video on this.